Hey there YouTube, this is John from johnfoxbass.com, premium bass guitars and other stuff. Coming to you today with a video showing the difference between the Caveman Audio AP1 Compact and the AP1W. I've got the AP1 Compact here on the right and the AP1W on the left, and here's an A-B switch. So the big one on the left is the green light, and the compact on the right is the red light. So I'll switch between the two and we'll give it a listen. I've got a Martin OMC-28e, which is an active guitar. It's got a pickup in it, Fishman, and a preamp, and so it has a battery. And we're going to give a listen to hear what we hear in the way of difference. Obviously you can see the compact has no knobs. The AP1W has a knob. The knob and the switch above the knob are actually only active when you turn on the boost, and you can see the blue light come on. So the boost engages this level knob, and that controls how much boost you get. And as well, there's a high cut and normal on this toggle switch on the top. So it just rolls off a little bit of the highs when you switch to high cut. So we're going to leave the boost off and listen to, actually I'll demonstrate the boost real quick just so you can see what it does. Alright, I don't know if you noticed, I've got some crappy LED Wi-Fi lights in here, and they make a whole lot of noise. Everything picks up the lights, the noise from the lights. They're on a dimmer too. So when I put the boost on all the way up and flip it to normal, then I can hear the noise from the lights because of all the gain. So anyway, I'm going to leave the boost off for this recording, and we'll just noodle around a little bit and switch between the two and see if we can hear the difference. There's not really a heck of a lot of difference with this guitar. Before making this video, I did experiment with a different guitar that has a K&K Mini pickup in it, and that's passive. So it's supposed to use an external preamp, the K&K preamp that goes with it, and I didn't plug the preamp in, I just went straight into here. And with that guitar, I noticed a pretty big difference between these two. The AP1 Compact was louder and brighter. It sounded like a mic'd acoustic guitar. And the AP1W was warmer and mellower and sounded like maybe a mic'd cabinet, or like the guitar was a little bit farther away from the mic. It was less bright and noticeably less loud. I'm not sure what the difference is, why that is. Also, I suspect, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm guessing, I'm wondering if maybe this AP1W has a little compression in it. The reason I say that is because I level matched these two as closely as I could on the meter and by ear, when I was just playing a constant level and switching between the two, and it was matched fine. And then when I play really loud, the really loud clips, you know, on here, it is really loud with the compact one, but it's not as loud with the AP1W. It's more restrained. So that makes me wonder if there's a limiter in there at least, if not some compression. I don't know. I don't hear anything that sounds to me like compression, but I'm just observing that that was what was happening. So let's give this a listen with the two, and I'll switch back and forth and see how they sound. I think they sound pretty darn similar. Alright, yeah, I tried to do my best to play the same thing with both. Forgive my guitar playing, I'm definitely more of a bass player, but anyway, hopefully you can tell that they do sound pretty similar. The AP1W, of course, has a lot more features on the back panel. We've got, they both have the DI out, which I'm using, and a ground lift, but we've got 9-volt DC output here, and an output 1/4 inch out to the amp, and a full-time output to the tuner. And one of the main differences, of course, is the wireless input that the AP1W has. The AP1 doesn't have that, but it's got an XLR input, so that if you have a wireless receiver, you can have a nice low impedance connection, a balanced line connection with a short XLR cable right into the preamp. The AP1C has a full-time out for the tuner and the DI, and that's it. So there's no 1/4 inch out for an amplifier, there's just the XLR. And of course, the other difference is that the AP1C or compact requires a 12-volt power supply, while the big one has a built-in power supply, so it runs on 110 volts AC. All right, thank you for watching. Hope that's helpful. This is John from John Fox Bass, signing out.